April 30, 2009, a date that would later be etched into the annals of American energy policy, when Solyndra, a modest Ohio-based solar startup, walked onto the stage of a White House ceremony and proudly accepted a $535 million loan guarantee from the Department of Energy, promising to power the nation with its revolutionary cylindrical solar panels. From its humble origins in a renovated textile mill in Fremont, Ohio, Solyndra seemed to embody the very spirit of a new green economy. Founded in 2005 by former GE engineer Chris Gronett, the company set out to challenge the flat, silicon-based panels that dominated the market. Its patented concentric tube design captured sunlight from every angle, converting it into electricity with a claimed efficiency that could outshine conventional modules while reducing installation costs. In a world still reeling from the 2008 financial crisis, the promise of cheap, abundant clean energy was a siren song that attracted not only venture capital, but also the eager eyes of Washington's policymakers. By late 2009, Solyndra had secured $150 million in private equity, a $200 million loan from the Export-Import Bank, and a $535 million DOE loan guarantee that would become the centerpiece of its financing. The company's meteoric rise was celebrated on talk shows and in glossy press releases that painted it as the poster child for American innovation. President Obama, a champion of renewable energy, visited Solyndra's factory in June 2010, touting the project as a testament to his administration's commitment to creating good-paying jobs in the clean energy sector. Yet, beneath the glossy veneer, warning signs began to flicker. Industry analysts noted that Solyndra's production costs were significantly higher than those of its competitors, largely because the cylindrical design required more silicon and a more complex manufacturing process. While the company boasted a 12-year warranty and an 18-year performance guarantee, the cost per watt still lagged behind the rapidly falling prices of conventional flat-panel photovoltaics, especially those manufactured in China. In early 2010, Chinese manufacturers like Jinko Solar and Trina Solar began to flood the global market with panels priced at half the cost of U.S. products, thanks to massive state subsidies and economies of scale. Internal memos leaked later revealed that Solyndra's leadership was aware of the mounting pressure, but remained optimistic, believing their technology could carve out a niche in high-profile projects such as the Department of Defense's solar roof initiatives. The company's board, composed of seasoned executives and political appointees, repeatedly urged the CFO to push for aggressive expansion, betting that the DOE loan guarantee would buy them enough time to achieve cost parity. The turning point arrived in early 2011, when the price of silicon, the core material for all photovoltaic cells, plummeted by nearly 30% due to oversupply in Asia. Simultaneously, the federal solar tax credit, which had spurred a wave of installations, began to phase down. With demand softening and competition intensifying, Solyndra's cash burn accelerated. By May, the company's balance sheet showed a $130 million shortfall, and its private investors demanded a strategic pivot. On September 1, 2011, Solyndra filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection, laying off 1,000 workers and shuttering its Ohio factory. The news reverberated across Capitol Hill, igniting a firestorm of criticism aimed at the Obama administration's clean energy loan program. Congressional hearings were convened, and Republican lawmakers seized on Solyndra as a cautionary tale of government waste. The Department of Energy's Office of Loan Guarantees came under intense scrutiny, with investigators questioning whether due diligence had been compromised by political pressure. In the weeks that followed, the narrative shifted from a story of technological promise to one of political fallout. The White House defended the loan program, arguing that risk is inherent in any venture that aims to disrupt entrenched industries. Yet, the public perception was less forgiving. A 2012 Government Accountability Office report concluded that while the loan program had been generally well managed, Solyndra's failure highlighted a need for stricter market analysis and better alignment between technology risk and loan structure. The aftermath extended far beyond the balance sheet. The Fremont community, once buoyed by the prospect of a revitalized manufacturing hub, faced the harsh reality of empty factories and lost wages. Former employees formed a support network, lobbying for retraining programs and assistance. Meanwhile, the solar industry itself felt the ripple effects. Investors grew more cautious, and the Dow tightened its loan criteria, placing greater emphasis on cost competitiveness and proven manufacturing pathways. In the broader policy arena, Solyndra became a rhetorical weapon used to stall or roll back renewable energy subsidies, even as solar capacity continued to double worldwide, driven largely by overseas production. The episode underscored a paradox. While government support can accelerate innovation, it can also amplify failures when market dynamics shift faster than policy can adapt. Today, the Solyndra story serves as a stark reminder that bold ideas require not only visionary leadership, but also a realistic appraisal of economic forces. The cylindrical panels that once glittered in promotional videos now reside in a few abandoned warehouses, their potential eclipsed by a market that rewarded simplicity and scale over novelty. Yet, the lessons learned have informed newer clean energy initiatives, prompting more rigorous risk assessments, diversified funding models, and an emphasis on modular, cost-effective technologies. As we look back on Solyndra's rise and fall, we see the intersection of ambition, politics, and market reality, a convergence that continues to shape the future of energy in America. Subscribe to The Collapse for more stories like this.